Hey, this is Will from Libra, and we're going to do some different stuff this week. We have a lot of traders that use our platform, so we wanted to put out a little bit of technical analysis and kind of see what the feedback is. So let's dive in. This is technical analysis for trading day Friday, June 12th, 2015, and we're going to start off by looking at the year-to-date IPBIT chart. IPBIT being a newer exchange, but just kind of one thing that's really clear here is this trading range, this channel that's formed in between 300 and actually probably right around 215 over the last almost 6 months. You can see that it fell down through that a little bit. That was during the whole Bitstamp hot wallet hack, followed by the Coinbase moonshot. Oh yeah, we don't have a license in New York, and then back down to 215. So really ever since then, we've been kind of low in this 215 to 240 range. We did climb up a little bit in the middle of March, up there trying to tick up towards 300 again, but as you can see, we've consistently fallen back down. That was a double top that eventually was violated and fell back down to around 215 again. And we've been in this pretty tight range in between 215 and 240-ish. That is on IPBIT for the last couple months or so, about 2.5 months, 2 months. So let's go ahead and just kind of look at the grander perspective here on what's happening. You can see starting again at the beginning of February that leading into the middle of the month, that started off a head and shoulders pattern that really has been correlated to that 215 mark on IPBIT, and that neckline has kind of consistently stayed in place all the way through here into June. We also have another little mini head and shoulders that's starting to develop again in a much narrower band starting April. Again, coming through here to June. You can see that double top there right in the middle of May that pushed us right back down to retest, kind of getting close to 215 again. But this is, again, a very close look. The last 4 to 5 weeks especially, you can see this descending triangle, and we've just been getting narrower and narrower and narrower as we've ticked along. Also, good to pay attention to this volume. Really, since the beginning of May, that's consistently started to pick up quite a bit. And let's go ahead and take a look at the intraday chart heading into tomorrow. Here on this intraday chart, you can see just exactly how small this trading range is getting to be. We have even a smaller descending triangle here that's developed over the last few days and just consistently keeps ticking off this 228 all the way up, messing around with this top 229, 229.50, just taking lower and lower and lower again, up until the point where just a few hours ago it completely hammered off of it and gapped down. Heading into kind of 228, we're going to see what happens with that today, if it's going to continue to get narrower heading into kind of the vertex of that triangle that I just showed on the year-to-date chart, or if we're actually going to violate that 228 where look out below if that happens. So again, I talked about how the volume had been picking up, but you can kind of see a lot of the selling pressure volume over the last few days on here. That's just another thing to pay attention to here as you notice these pivots off of the top of this top trend line here, and that's just pretty consistent as you tick all the way into where we're at right now. You can see here we are, and it's going to be an interesting day. We kind of passed up, got a little higher about 2 days ago, but it definitely looks like there is a lot of selling pressure, and it definitely looks like somewhat of a bearish trend we're entering.